this ain't going to be much of a cooking video, I'll tell you right now. Because the scrapple is already cooked. I mean, you cook it, but you don't make it. I mean, you can make your own scrapple if you want. You want to know the ingredients? Really? Well, this is off the top of my head. It's all pig, I can tell you that. And it's everything that's left over. So, I don't know. Pig dick, balls, scrotum, ass, whatever's left over. It's nasty, but I'm telling you what, scrapple is like sausage, but it has like 10 times more flavor. Believe it or not. Now, granted, when sausage is cooked in sauce all day and peppers all day, I'm not comparing it to that. I'm comparing it to if you get sausage and cook it in a pan with your eggs, and you get scrapple and cook it in a pan. The scrapple, to me, by leaps and bounds, is way better than sausage. So if you're not familiar with scrapple, I'm going to show it to you. And there is a technique how to cook it. Now, like I said, this is like not really a cooking video, but there is a certain way you got to cook scrapple for best results. Oh, did I mention my Smith & Wesson there? How do you like it? I hit it with some flits and a buffer. Check me. Is it looking sweet or what? That's sweet. And that's the way I wanted it to look. I had a little defect with the grips, like around the edges. See, when I went to the gun store at French Creek Outfitters, the guns they have for sale are brand new, but it's only the ones that are in the cases. So you're paying $816 for a gun that's been handled by 55,000 assholes. So to me, that's bullshit. It's a used fucking gun. If there's a score around the cylinder, it's a used friggin' gun. Period. I don't care what anybody says. If you own a gun shop and you have guns on display and you can't back them up in inventory and give someone a brand new gun out of a box, you need to discount the display model. That's bullshit. It's like buying a new car and you're paying a new car price, but they're giving you a demo. You're not getting a car with 2 miles on it. You're getting a car with 800 miles on it. But you're still going to pay the same price. A little irritated at that. That's why I had to get a buffer to it and hit it with some flits, because that's how that gun should look when it's new. Look how beautiful I got it. Not done with it yet. Yeah, and the grips had a little bit of damage on them from, I don't know, it looked like someone was getting their fingernail and digging it into the grips, like around the edges. So I called Smith & Wesson, and they treated me so good. They said, we're going to send you new grips, and we're going to send you 2 different styles. What do you think about that? I said, what do I think about that? My Woody just jumped a hair. Guy laughed. He was cool, man, so they'll be here in 10 days. So we're going to see what kind of grips they send us. He said they're 2 different styles. He says, I got an Uncle Mike's with the screw through the center, and I got the same ones you got, so I'm sending you both. What do you think of that? Smith & Wesson customer service. Pretty friggin' phenomenal. Even to a fat Italian guy. See that? Let me show you what kind of scrapple you want to get. That's just an update on the 686. It is loaded. And remember, guys, with revolvers, there's always one in the chamber. You should think that way with any gun anyway. Just making a joke. Oh, I want to show you something else I discovered that works real good with polishing your firearms. Like them new knobs on the stove? Thank you. My man sent me them. He has no idea how happy that made my wife. If you see these, you go to a jewelry store, or you know when you go in the mall and you see them silver jewelry stands where the hot chick's sitting there and waiting for you to look at a bracelet or earring or a watch. Usually they sell these cloths at them jewelry stands or a jewelry store. Now, I don't know what the frig manufacturer this is, because I would like to order like 25,000 of them so I can jerk my guns off in the basement for like all hours of the night. There's no manufacturer name. All I could show you is it's gray on the outside. This is your buffer rag. and it's white on the inside. This is your polishing rag. What it is it has some kind of chemical in the white buffing rag, and it really does shine up silver and stainless steel. Now, if you have brushed stainless steel, if you have a revolver like a Ruger Alaskan and it has that brushed stainless steel, you're not going to see much of a difference when you use this. But when you have it high polished stainless steel like this, it almost looks like it's nickel. You got to see how this makes it look like. And what's good about it is it's not paste, or you don't need a Dremel. You just rub it with your hands. You know what I mean? But remember, your gun has to have a really nice finish on it to see results with this rag. But amazing. So if you see these at a jewelry store or a jewelry stand, pick them up. I think they're like $7. They're worth every penny. This one's about, I ain't even kidding you, 10 years old, this rag, and it still works. It's not wet, it's dry. There's something in the white. There's some kind of chemical in the white, but it's not dry. I guess it's just like like a 10,000 grit sandpaper, and it's just like, it just buffs it. And then what you do is you buff it with the white rag. You polish it with the white rag, and then you use the gray rag to buff it. And man, look how it comes up. Check it out. I just showed you, but I want to show you again because I got issues with this kind of stuff. Look at that. I'm not done with it yet. That was a fast job. When I get the new grip from Smith & Wesson, I'm going to take the grip off and I'm going to sit down and really get into it and actually put my glasses on. Okay? Anyway, a lot of you guys like like my little theory about fat women. Hey, a fat chick with a pretty face, you have to lower your standards sometimes. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you lower your standards. When I was young, a girl had to have the perfect ass, the perfect legs, or I wouldn't want to go out with her. Now, I'll say, she ain't that bad. She's got nice ankles. Because the uglier I get and fatter I get, the more you lower your standards. Like I'm fat. I'll be 44 with a little dick, so I guess I'm a 44 snub nose. That's what I turned into. Okay, let's get to Scraple. You're like, dude, get the fucking Scraple and shut the frig up. That's how I would be if I watched my videos. I would get on my nerves. If you buy Scraple at a supermarket, this is the kind you want to get. This is the kind you want to get. It's got to be Habitat. Got to be. There's other Scrapples are okay, but this one is like a block of crack. Okay? This is the Michael Jordan of Scrapples. Okay? The other brands is more like Michael Vick. This is the best. So there you go. Philadelphia's favorite. I'm going to show you how to make this, and that's what it looks like. A block of scraps. All right, let me get set up, and we'll get this going. Okay. Got the Scraple. Got a little tray of flour. Got a pan. That's all you friggin' need. If it's a non-stick pan, do not use butter. The less grease, the better, because Scraple is very delicate. It will fall apart like a runny egg. That's how delicate it is. So I'm going to show you how to cook it the way we cook it here in Philly. And Philadelphia's, I think, an authority with Scraple. Alright. Little chilly out. The blue flannel's black. Is it black or blue, dude? The blue flannel is back. Anyone know a good speech therapist? Got my Hinkle knife. Going to cut through the plastic. What the hell is that? My mailman. Might be my mailman. He's a cool dude. It's good to have a good relationship with the mailman. You know what I mean? I remember last year I couldn't stand that mailman. Okay, you want to cut it about 1/4 inch. You don't want it real thick. Like if you get it at a diner, do you know why they cut it so thick? Because they friggin' deep fry it in oil. Why would you deep fry lard? You know what I mean? So you don't do that. I'm just making it as a snack. The best way to have this, man, I swear, make an egg omelet. Cook your scrapple first. Brown it till it's crispy. Put it on the side. Get your friggin' egg omelet. Make your egg omelet till it's almost, done. Then break up the scrapple and put it all in the egg omelet. And then fold it over. I'll tell you what. You'll be a happy dude. You'll be in your recliner, unconscious, at 45 minutes afterwards. Watching the King of Queens, just like me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to have 5 today. Cut them all the exact same width so they cook the same. If you have one fat, one skinny, one fat, they'll be cooked, they'll be done all different times. You don't want that. Alright, now. The other thing you do is you get a little tray of flour, like this. I don't have a lot of space, as you can see. This place is like Barbie's Playhouse is bigger than my fucking kitchen. And I'm not kidding. The pan's getting hot. Kind of cook it on a high flame, not too high. Same as you would do an egg. And you don't have to put anything on them. Just the flour will stick to them because they're greasy. And what the flour does is it helps it get crispier. That's it. And you just lay it in there. Now when you're cooking scrapple like that, you don't want to turn it over too early or it will fall apart, just like I said, just like an egg. It'll fall right apart. This is I've been eating scrapple all my life, okay? And this is the best way that we do it here in Philly. This is how we do it. And I'm telling you guys, I've had it everywhere. I've had it down south. I've had it in diners. It's good, but you gotta get habitat, and then you gotta cook it like this. You gotta cut it like this, and it'll be so much better. You want it like a piece of bacon, You want some mushy shit in there, but you want the outside like a piece of bacon. You want it to be hard and crispy. It sounds sexy when I say that. So, you know what's funny? Karma kills you. I was talking shit about Rosie O'Donnell, and now my ads on my videos are promoting her new show. Swear to God, man. Alright. That's 4. Well, like I said, you don't want to flip them till they're really, really done on one side. They got to be well done on both sides before you flip them. I'll show you. We're not going to watch them cook because that'll be ridiculous. Alright, they're all in the pan. And like I said, I should have made it. That was stupid of me. I should have made it. I should have made an omelet with it. But the boy's lazy. Alright, there they are. My 5 little scraps. And obviously I don't have a fat woman to cook this for me, so I gotta cook it. Alright. So we're gonna let them cook, and when I come back, I'll show you when to flip them. That's the crucial thing. Later. Alright, I'm getting ready to flip them over. Now you don't want to flip them until you see the brown coming up the sides and around the edges. It takes a while to cook scrapple, depending how thick it is. See how they're starting to curl up? So I know they're crispy on the other side, so I'll flip them over. Yeah, it looks good. Now when you don't use the flour, they'll cook like more darker. The flour, I don't know, they stay lighter, I don't know why, but they do. You don't have to use the flour, You can just throw them in there, but I think it makes it more crispier. That's how they're supposed to look. I'm telling you, if you never had these before, you need to try Scraple. You really do. Okay, that's it. I mean, I can't show you a finished plate or anything because I'm just going to eat them for a snack. Now I was going to change my mind and actually do the egg Scrapple egg omelet video for you. But guess what? We're out of eggs. So that ain't going to happen. Alright guys, let me know how your Scrapple turns out. If you can find it, I'm sure you can get it on the internet and get it shipped to your house. But remember, most important thing, you got to get habitat. That's the one you want. Alright, see you guys later.